What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into some of the most talked about stocks and cryptos lighting up your watch lists. SONN DAIC ALEPH MOG coin, Echelon Prime and Eigenlayer. The market's been a roller coaster and it's tough to know what's hype and what's real value. We'll break down each asset, looking at fundamentals, news, tech and sentiment so you can decide, buy, hold or sell. This isn't about chasing quick profits, it's about making smart, informed decisions for your portfolio. If you appreciate no-nonsense analysis, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives. Let's get right into it. First up, Sonnet Biotherapeutics, ticker SONN, a clinical stage biotech with no significant revenue yet. This is a company that's still in the early innings, working to turn scientific promise into commercial reality. For now, it's all about research, development and the hope that one of their therapies will break through. Their FHAB platform aims to deliver drugs more effectively to tumors, using targeted technology to improve outcomes for patients. But the stock's wild swings are driven by trial news, not profits. Every press release or clinical update can send shares soaring or crashing in a single day. Investors are betting on future breakthroughs, with candidates like SONN 1010 and SONN 080 in the pipeline. These are experimental drugs, and their success or failure will make or break the company's future. The pipeline is the story here, not current sales. The real question, do you believe in their science and management enough to stomach extreme volatility? This is not for the faint of heart. Price swings can be gut-wrenching and conviction is tested often. Cash runway is critical. Biotechs often dilute shareholders to raise funds. If the company runs low on cash, expect more shares to hit the market, which can hurt the stock price and your stake. Analyst sentiment is mixed. Some see huge upside if trials succeed, others warn of high failure rates and financial risk. The debate is fierce, and opinions can shift quickly as new data emerges. SONN's fundamentals are weak by traditional standards. It's all about the potential of their intellectual property. The patents and proprietary science are what give this company value, not earnings or revenue, at least not yet. If you're holding, know your thesis. Are you in for a quick trade on news or a long-term bet on their tech? Your strategy should match your risk tolerance and your belief in the science. Set strict stop losses for trades and be ready for big swings if you're holding long-term. Protecting your capital is key, because losses can pile up fast in this sector. The broader biotech market's mood matters. When risk appetite drops, stocks like SONN get hit first. Market sentiment can turn on a dime, and small biotechs are often the first to feel the pain. Technical analysis is tricky here. Price moves are event-driven, not chart-based. News, trial results, and regulatory updates matter far more than chart patterns or moving averages. Before holding, review their latest presentations, cash burn, and upcoming milestones. Know what catalysts are ahead and be prepared for surprises, good or bad. This is not a set-and-forget stock. It demands constant attention. Staying informed is essential because things can change overnight. High risk, high reward, only for those who can handle the ride. The potential payoff is huge, but so is the chance of losing it all. If you're not ready for biotech volatility, consider sitting this one out. There's no shame in waiting for a clearer signal or a more stable opportunity. For believers in their science, SONN could be a moonshot or a wipeout. The outcome is binary, and the stakes are high. Make sure you're clear on your risk tolerance. Ask yourself if you're comfortable with the possibility of losing your entire investment. That's the reality of biotech bets. Huge potential, but nothing is guaranteed. Do your homework, stay vigilant, and never risk more than you can afford to lose. Next, DAIC CID Holdco, a complex holding company with a history of acquisitions and restructuring. If you can't easily explain how a company makes money, that's a red flag. DAIC's business is asset management and consulting, but its stock moves often don't match its fundamentals. Always check the balance sheet. Is there too much debt? Are they burning cash? Recent deals, acquisitions, or divestitures can add value or increase risk depending on execution. The main risks, complexity, and execution. If you don't understand the structure, you're trusting management blindly. Look at leadership's track record. Have they pulled off turnarounds before? If management succeeds, the stock could be undervalued. If not, it could keep underperforming. Analyst coverage is sparse, so you'll need to do your own deep research. Read filings, not just headlines. If you're not up for financial detective work, DAIC isn't for you. For those who enjoy untangling complex stories, it's a risky but potentially rewarding play. Know your limits. Sometimes simpler investments are better. Holding DAIC is a bet on a successful turnaround and management skill. If you're in, stay vigilant and keep digging. Otherwise, consider passing on this financial puzzle. Now let's talk Aleph.im, Aleph, a decentralized cloud competitor to AWS, built on blockchain. Aleph offers decentralized storage and computing, aiming to help dApps and DeFi go fully decentralized. Its token is used for network services and staking, with a fixed supply and solid tokenomics. Price moves with crypto sentiment and project-specific news, like new partnerships or integrations. The big opportunity: if Aleph captures even a slice of the cloud market, upside is huge. Community engagement is strong, a major plus in crypto. Risks? Fierce competition from Filecoin, Arweave, and others, plus slow adoption of Web3. This is a long-term play. Mainstream adoption could take years. If you believe in a decentralized internet and Aleph's tech, holding could pay off. If you're after quick gains or doubt Web3's future, the risks may outweigh the rewards. Watch for growth in network usage and major partnerships. Those are key signals. Aleph is speculative, but grounded in a real use case. For patient investors, it's a bet on the future of Web3 infrastructure. For skeptics, it's a pass. Know your conviction before you buy or hold. The decentralized cloud race is just getting started. Stay tuned for adoption milestones. That's the Aleph story. Let's get wild. MogCoin, MOG, is a pure meme coin, just like Dogecoin or Pepe, thriving on internet culture and viral energy. There's no underlying tech or real-world utility here, just a passionate community, internet culture, and a whole lot of hype fueling the fire. MOG's value is driven almost entirely by its intense, niche internet following, not by any financial fundamentals or business model. Volatility is off the charts. Prices can swing 50% in a single day, all thanks to the power of memes and the speed of social media buzz. There are no balance sheets, no cash flow statements, just pure sentiment, momentum, and the collective mood of the internet. Long-term potential? Only if MOG can stay culturally relevant and keep expanding its loyal community base over time. Most meme coins fade fast and disappear. Dogecoin is the rare exception that managed to stick around and become iconic. Some meme coins try to add utility later, but for now, MOG is all about the meme, the jokes, and the online energy. Investing here is pure speculation. Think of it more like gambling or buying a lottery ticket than traditional investing. Only risk what you can afford to lose. The chance of MOG going to zero is very real, and it can happen fast. If you're holding, have an exit plan. Know when to take profits or cut your losses before the hype fades. For thrill seekers and meme lovers, MOG is a high-risk, high-reward play that's all about the adrenaline rush. For serious investors, it's best avoided or kept as a tiny speculative bet, never a core part of your portfolio. The power of memes is unpredictable. Don't bet the farm or your future on it, no matter how tempting the hype. If you're in, stay plugged into the community. News and sentiment can change in an instant. If not, it's perfectly fine to watch from the sidelines and enjoy the show without risking your money. MOG is a cultural gamble, not a financial strategy. Play safe, and remember, in the world of meme coins, anything can happen. Next, let's dive into Echelon Prime, a project at the intersection of blockchain gaming and artificial intelligence, aiming to redefine how we play and interact with digital worlds. The Echelon Prime Foundation is building a robust Web3 gaming ecosystem, with its flagship game Parallel, a visually stunning sci-fi trading card game where every card is a unique NFT, giving players true ownership and the ability to trade or collect. Prime is both the utility and governance token, earned through gameplay and used across the entire ecosystem for purchases, upgrades, and voting on key decisions. The project's long-term success hinges on game quality. Parallel must be genuinely fun and engaging, not just a grind for tokens or rewards to attract and retain players. Early feedback from the community is positive, highlighting the game's strong art direction, deep strategy, and innovative mechanics. Strategic partnerships are expanding the ecosystem, and as more games and experiences launch, demand for Prime could increase significantly. The global gaming market is massive. If blockchain gaming gains mainstream traction, Echelon could emerge as a true industry leader. But there are risks: heavy competition from both Web 2 and Web 3 studios, plus regulatory uncertainty around NFTs and play-to-earn models. Adoption is still in its early stages. mainstream gamers remain skeptical of crypto integration, and onboarding new users is a major challenge. Echelon must invest in education and seamless onboarding to help new players understand the benefits of Web3 gaming. Holding Prime is essentially a bet on high-quality games driving the next wave of Web3 adoption and innovation. If Echelon delivers on its promises, the upside could be huge. If not, fierce competition will quickly take over. Keep an eye out for new game launches, user growth metrics, and regulatory developments that could impact the space. For those who believe in the future of blockchain gaming, Prime stands out as a top contender with real potential. For others, the risks and volatility may simply be too high to stomach. As always, know your investment thesis and risk tolerance before diving in. The Web3 gaming race is heating up, with new projects and innovations emerging every month. Prime could be a game changer for the industry, or just another token in a crowded field. Only time will tell. Finally, Eigenlayer, EIGEN, one of the most hyped projects in crypto. Eigenlayer introduces restaking. ETH stakers can now secure other networks and earn extra rewards. This lets new projects rent Ethereum security, lowering barriers for launching decentralized apps. The EIGEN token is used for slashing in complex cases. Its value is tied to protocol security and activity. Adoption has been explosive, billions in ETH restaked before the token even launched. The key metric: growth of the AVS ecosystem, more projects, more value. Risks: complexity and smart contract vulnerabilities. Any bug could put billions at risk. Slashing contagion is a concern. A major failure could ripple through DeFi. The team's added safeguards, but this is untested at scale. Holding EIGEN is a bet on shared security and modular blockchains. The potential is massive, but so are the risks. This is for sophisticated investors who understand crypto's technical landscape. Watch adoption metrics and ecosystem growth closely. If Eigenlayer succeeds, it could reshape crypto infrastructure. If not, the fallout could be severe. High risk, high innovation. Know what you're betting on. That's our deep dive into 6 trending assets, each with unique risks and rewards. SONN and DAIC are high-risk stock plays, demanding constant monitoring and conviction. Aleph, Prime, and EIGEN are long-term crypto bets on Web3 infrastructure, gaming, and security. MogCoin? Pure meme speculation, fun but risky. This isn't financial advice. Always do your own research and know your risk tolerance. The right move depends on your goals and comfort with volatility. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you buying, holding, or selling? Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.